This week's episode of NRW is presented by Painted Visions Comics, Cards, and Games in Woodbridge, Virginia. Stop in this week and use promo code NRW to save 10% on this week's new books.
What's going on, world? Welcome to New Release Wednesday, the final New Release Wednesday NRW of 2015. I am Patrick Michael Strange, and you're seeing that pop up right now at Temple Far East. And joining me right now is one of my homies, Belle Bredehoft, cosplayer extraordinaire. Belle Bredehoft's Crazy Cosplay on Facebook.
Yep.
Do you have a Twitter?
Not one I use.
Not one she does use it. So you won't see her Twitter handle. You'll just see Cosplayer under Belle's name. But thank you for coming out, Belle. This was planned to be an extravaganza end of the year, blowout, because it's our final episode of 2015. But all y'all fools that have been on the show couldn't make it out. It's understandable. It's the holiday season. And so much love to everybody that has been on the show throughout 2015. There's been so many people, such amazing group of people. I can't thank you all enough for coming out and being a part of New Release Wednesday. But we'll leave that for our third segment with our shout outs. What we want to kick off in our first segment is our favorite film of 2015. If you have that, I want you to brainstorm that real quick, Belle. And our favorite, maybe let's keep it film and TV. Our favorite TV show of the year, and it doesn't have to be actual, network broadcast stuff, because there's awesome, as you know, amazing stuff on Netflix, Hulu, and all those other iterations.
Yeah.
So, favorite film, girl, what is yours? 2015.
Favorite film.
Or why don't, before you give us your favorite film, why don't you just maybe your top five? Because it is so hard to choose a number one.
Actually,
like, top five.
This was the year that I really didn't go to the theater. I maybe haven't even seen.
What'd you see on Blu-ray, DVD? I'm sure you saw it then after the fact.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Top five. No particular order.
Okay.
I am a huge fan of Jurassic World.
Jurassic World, I saw that. I didn't see that in the theater, actually.
I actually saw that.
I caught that on DVD. That was all right. Chris Pratt gets a lot of love.
Yeah, Age of Ultron is really good.
Shut up.
I like
now everything else is like Age of Ultron, really? Okay, whatever.
Come on.
It was cool to see it. To me, it was a good segment.
Yeah.
But it wasn't what I wanted it to be. It didn't give us the same emotions as the first Avengers.
Well, because they just jumped. Well, you follow all the TV shows.
Yeah.
Because all the TV shows flowed into it. I happened to catch up on everything right before it, so it's like, right. I can handle this movie.
So give me some more. What else?
Ant-Man surprised me.
Oh, yes. Ant-Man was great. I forgot. Ant-Man came out this year?
Yeah.
Ant-Man was great.
I think Ant-Man was great. My favorite of the year.
Of the Marvel movies, I will say that. Ant-Man was by far my favorite Marvel movie of the year.
Yeah. What else did I go to see?
Film? I mean, we'll skip the film. TV?
Yeah, because
favorite TV show? Did you check out Jessica Jones?
I did check out Jessica Jones. I have to say it has one of my favorite villains in it that I didn't know existed.
Kilgrave?
Kilgrave was
Digging
awesome.
Kilgrave?
David
and didn't Daredevil debut this year too on Netflix?
Yes, Daredevil did. There was a lot of debuts this year.
Yeah.
Favorite TV show?
And it doesn't have to be superhero-wise.
No,
for me,
I'm thinking all of them that I watched.
For me, some of my favorites that debut that aren't pop culture, well, because, we try to keep it pop culture, but Fresh Off the Boat. I'm a big hip-hop guy. Fresh Off the Boat, a young Asian kid who grew up in D.C., then moved down to Miami. I'm loving that show. Blackish is pretty cool with Anthony Anderson. I'm enjoying that. And then with the Netflix, the Daredevil was amazing. Although I got to say, Jessica Jones, I loved. And I only saw the first 3 episodes of Daredevil, and I have a lot of catching up to do on that. But once I peeped episode 1 of Jessica Jones, I just marathon that. So to me, Jessica Jones is awesome.
I marathon Jessica Jones, but I don't think it had the same
gravitas as Daredevil. A lot of people are saying that too.
Well, no, I think it was on par. It was just more of they did the typical thing that they do to all female characters. They made her a victim.
True, but then at the same time, I think they
captured
that in such a great way.
They captured
that you don't see.
Yeah,
the
thing is the show ended, and I was just at the point going,
I got you.
Where is it going to go from here? I don't see anything besides her having superhero strength that's actually going to progress further for her.
I have 4 more episodes to watch on that, so I haven't finished it up yet.
So it was one of those things. It was a great show.
Gotcha.
But it felt like we could end it right there and be done with it.
All right, let's wind down because we have not much time left on this segment. So what would you say is your top for
Top TV
TV? Let's
show?
go TV.
TV show, I'm actually a very big fan of, I want to say it's Black Sails on...
Black Sails, I almost picked that up on Black Friday because my sister's been all about
Black
that
Sails,
stuff.
It took me to this, it's been on for a few years now, but this season was finally the season that it all came to light of what the show actually was.
Yeah?
Because it's the prequel to Treasure Island.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes.
Now I'm more intrigued to go and pick that up and check that out.
When I first started watching it from season 1, the characters' names started popping up, and I'm like, that's kind of strange that we're getting some of these characters that are in Treasure Island and stuff like that. And then as the season progressed, you start seeing that, okay, this is the development of getting the treasure on Treasure Island and actually getting that treasure for it to happen. So it was a really good show. Like, I was like hooked on it. It was every Sunday sitting there going.
So
okay,
I will check out Black Sails. What would you say is your top film of the year?
Ant-Man. Has to be Ant-Man.
Ant-Man? Okay. All right, for me, real quick, TV, I'm going to go with Fresh Off the Boat. As a young Asian who grew up in America, to me, that captures me in every way. If you want to know me as a person, Fresh Off the Boat, that was my childhood growing up. And for favorite film, I was thinking about this right all before, in preparation for this. Peanuts 3D was, there's the Peanuts movie, to me was one of the best adaptations of the Peanuts franchise and spoke, if you were a fan of Peanuts, they gave you everything that is Peanuts if you're a true Peanuts fan in the Peanuts movie. So that's right there. But I don't know if I want to give it first, which it was until I finally realized that Mad Max Fury Road came out this year as well. And that truly inspired me as a creator, as an artist. And so, can I just give them both? They tied for number one.
You got your family friendly and you're not so family friendly.
There you go. Check those out. Check out Black Sails. Check out Ant-Man, which I loved as well. My favorite Marvel film of the year. Peanuts and Mad Max. All right, favorite pop culture moments of the year, Belle. There's been a lot of things going on this year. Right before this taping, we got the Batman versus Superman kind of full trailer. 3 minutes of a Doomsday Ninja Turtle, if you will. I'll just leave that right there. I'm happy to see Wonder Woman finally. Gal Gadot looks cool. This trailer and I don't know.
I think DC just shot themselves in the foot again.
Yeah, I'm like,
They've
really?
been doing that a lot this year.
I'm just gonna leave that alone.
Yeah.
Tell us in the comments how you feel about the Batman vs Superman trailer. We talked about favorite films, yeah. So other moments this year, we had the finale of The Walking Dead, and they kind of played around before we had the finale that they killed off. Now I'm forgetting his name. My man, Asian brother.
Oh, him. Yeah.
Who's guys? Glenn. They played around right before the finale that they killed Glenn, and such a ridiculous thing that he pulled himself under the thing. You haven't been watching it.
I don't watch it.
So we'll skip that. The silliness of Walking Dead. You have been watching Flash and Arrow.
Yes.
And we had, right before this episode started filmed this, we had the Legends of Tomorrow introduction that we'll get in 2016.
I'm so excited for that.
Hawkman, Hawkgirl, quick thoughts, because I know you have a Hawkgirl in the works in your cosplay.
On The Flash, I was very disappointed in Hawkgirl and Hawkman because they went far away with how they are in the comic books with actually having them have real wings, which is not a true statement. But they kind of redeemed themselves a little bit in the Arrow version with the origin and modifying the origin and leading me to believe that they did what they did just so that they had less explaining to do in their origin story. So they got a quick origin story, not going like, hey, yeah, they're named Hawkgirl, Hawkman, but they have no actual Hawk thing.
What do you think of the casting? Are you cool with the actors that they cast?
Yeah.
Do you like the Vandal Savage that they've cast as Vandal Savage? I've always imagined Vandal to be a little bit bigger, but the guy's pretty good.
I think it's going to be interesting to see what happens with Vandal Savage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to give away any spoilers of what happens in the show because Vandal Savage that they had in the show was pretty good, but it's going to be interesting to see what they do with Vandal Savage
in the Legends.
In the Legends.
Okay.
Or wherever he pops up again.
Were you watching Flash and Arrow throughout the season?
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah.
are you still happy with The Flash? Are you enjoying The Flash?
I am
and
enjoying
Arrow?
The Flash.
Did Flash debut this, or was this their second season? We're on the second season. So still enjoying The Flash. I'm enjoying Flash.
I am enjoying The Flash. It was really good to see that they were bringing in other Flashes in the way that they were not just making all about Barry.
Yeah.
Bringing in every other
I like the Jay Garrick character. I don't like too much that they made Cisco Vibe. I was a big fan of Vibe when they debuted Vibe in the comic book and Justice League and the hero from Detroit and all that, but now they turned Cisco into Vibe, and I'm not so keen on that.
Because I'm not a follower of the comic books.
Yeah.
Cisco being Vibe, I kind of think it makes him, because he's such a fanboy over these characters, it kind of made him tone down his fanboy a bit. Because he's actually
that is kind of a shift in the character now.
He's a shift in the character because he's now actually having to deal with the powers and understands what these other people are having struggles with. So he's kind of like, you notice that he's not really giving people nicknames anymore and all that. He's kind of died down with the, oh my god, there's people with superpowers. This is so awesome.
All right. So with this being our almost to, our last, well, it is our last episode. I think another big pop culture moment, and you see I'm kind of sporting this year, and I didn't mention it as my favorite film of the year because we haven't seen it yet.
And it could go either way.
It could go either way. The fandom over Star Wars, we're getting a new Star Wars this year, and it'll be coming out by this episode drop.
Didn't its pre-sales outsell any movie so far this year?
Yeah.
I heard something like they broke records just in pre-sales.
Oh yeah, it broke a lot of pre-sale records. Yeah. So you gun-ho about Star Wars? You ready for their new trilogy set of films now?
Yeah. So far, they haven't let me down.
Okay.
There's still more to be seen, but it's now owned by Disney. And Disney, we were all concerned with the first Disney fully created Marvel movie, which was Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Was not a bad movie. So maybe Disney.
I think it's the Star Wars of the new generation.
Yeah, I think Disney will probably have the magical touch and keep true to the older generation that came out with the true Star Wars.
Yeah.
And appeal to a younger crowd that has the parents. I think they're going to do a really well job.
Favorite gaming? Are you a gamer at all?
I actually...
Whether it be video games or traditional?
I do board games mostly.
Board games?
And I actually discovered a new game this year.
Oh, really? What's that?
Yes, Red Dragon Inn.
Never heard of it.
It is... You could turn it into a drinking game if you want to. It's a tabletop card game where you have your individual character and your cards, and you're pretty much the premise of the game is you're all a bunch of pirates and smugglers, and you're going to the bar to drink after a hard day of collecting your booty. And so there's gambling and fighting and drinking, and you're just trying to survive to be the last person that gets kicked out of the bar.
Okay.
That's pretty much your premise, is being the last person to still have money and not be too drunk or beaten up enough.
We'll have to play that the next time I see you. Another game that I want to play, going to the traditional sense, is Cards Against Humanity. I know it's been around for a long time, but I haven't played it yet, and I want to play that. For this year, for the video gaming front, for my my Xbox guys and my PlayStation people, I really haven't had my hands experience with Star Wars Battlefront or any of those games. So since I'm a father, for all those fathers out there, still digging the Infinity line and being a Star Wars fan, the whole 3.0 with the Star Wars stuff has been pretty cool. Although they're killing me with me having to get each individual character, and that's how they get you right now if you want to play that character in game. So that's how they get me. But it's been a good year in gaming. I think it's a good time as a fan.
Yeah, there was another card game.
Nerd's still ruling.
Yeah, there was another
everything.
Kickstarter game that took off, and now you can buy it in the stores. It's Exploding Kittens.
Hey guys, it's Adam, manager at Painted Visions. Feel free to stop in the store located at 3065 Golansky Boulevard in Woodbridge, Virginia, and mention the promo code NRW to save 10% on this week's new books. If you're interested in Magic or any other card games, we do provide those. Feel free to stop in, ask about our subscription service, where you can save 10% on your books, and you get them pulled for you, so you don't have to worry about beating the rush.
All right, y'all. This is it. Final segment. Final everything of NRW New Release Wednesday 2015. Belle, before I kind of do my little thing for this final segment, again, thank you so much for being a part of NRW this year, being a guest, and I'll say my thing for everybody else as well, but I want to kind of give you the platform to just, say whatever's on your mind. How was your 2015 and how you want to wind down 2015, what you want to say to everybody that's been checking us out.
2015 was a good crazy year. Made a lot of friends. Got to know you really well this year. Next year, looking forward to next year, kind of taking a chill backseat. But with my cosplay stuff, go to more extreme measures. Less.
You're going to kick it up a notch.
Yeah, kick it up. Do less costumes, but more crazy costumes.
You have to hear what she has planned with a lot of this different stuff.
Yeah. It's about to go down with Hawk Girl, the craziness of building that.
Female Thor hammer with the actual Tesla coil.
Tesla coil. Don't know when that was going to happen, but that's going to happen sometime in the near future.
Okay.
Definitely with the new Batman, Superman, trying to do major leather work this year.
A new version of your Wonder Woman.
I'm doing the movie version, but all out of leather and metal.
Nice.
So not skimping on like warbler and everything. Just do it straight out.
Okay.
So if you're interested in any of that, you can follow me on Facebook with Belle's Bredehoft Crazy Cosplay.
Shoot her a like, y'all.
Or you can follow me also on Instagram, though I admit I'm pretty bad at keeping that updated, but I'm getting better at www.princess of
the mascara.
And this winter I'm starting to do a lot of work. I also have a few commissions of the new Dawn of Justice Superman costumes that I'm going to be doing. So
will be available after? Well, if you are interested in her work, you can hit her up for that.
Hit me up, because since I'm building a few of those costumes, I'm doing both a female and a male costume. I'm going to have stuff. So yeah, definitely hit me up. I don't know when I'm going to be ready to start shipping stuff out, but I'm definitely going to have some molds made so I can make some parts for those costumes if you're interested.
All right. Thank you so much, Belle. Belle Bredehoft's Crazy Cosplay. Make sure you shoot her a like on Facebook. Thank you so much, Belle. Appreciate you, girl. All right, y'all. This is me, Patrick, Michael Strange. New Release Wednesday. What is the future of NRW? Well, before I get into the future, I just want to shout out everyone that's been a part of NRW. Special shout outs to my guys behind the camera, Jurgen Carcamo and the man extraordinaire, Matthew James with Keywhole Media Group. Make sure you guys check them out, shoot them a like, follow them on YouTube, Facebook. They're all over the place. Keywhole Media Group. Those are my guys. And to everybody else that has been behind the camera, beyond Keywhole Media Group, Christopher Chang, Tiffany Chang, I forgot the name of YNC Sideshow Productions, to Poptopia with Coyote Kendall, who's helped me out on a couple of different shoots, to Andre Ronan Lewis with Project Ronan. They've helped me out on a couple of different shoots. And everybody that's been on the show, and all the various comics creators, actors, everybody that we've had on. We've been kicking around NRW for about 4 or 5 years, I want to say now. Initially, the show was done at a store called Flashback Comics. When I was trying to kick this off the ground, they were the first ones to believe in it. So, there's been some little bit of animosity between me and them here and there because of how it ended off with them. But there's still a kinship there. So shout out to those guys for being the initial supporters of the show. As we moved on from Flashback, and to where we are now in our current supporters with Amazing Comic Shop and Painted Vision Comics, Cards, and Games, my man Christopher Lloyd, the owner of both of those stores, they have been great sponsors and actually paying me now for the show, which is where I moved the show into with all of my connections. And right now, as the future with the show is, they continue to support it, but we're going to have to take a 3 to 4 month break for them to figure things out with what they're doing. But we also have a lot of other people that have been big supporters of the show in the DC metro area. Comic Logic, Big Planet, Third Eye Comics. There's a lot of people that are behind this. So thank you all for your love and your support, to Comic Wow, to Geek Comics. There's a lot of guys out there, and if I'm missing everybody, this is like an award speech. It's hard to remember everybody, but I can't thank you enough for backing me and my people and everybody behind us, and as well as all the various conventions around here and all the shows, Virginia Comic Con, Awesome Con, Baltimore Comic Con, all of y'all. Thank you for all your support. Hopefully after 3 to 4 months, we'll be back. If not, it's been a pleasure bringing you pop culture information. I hope you've enjoyed what we're doing. If we don't come back with a regular show, the WordPress website isn't going to go away. Neither is the YouTube page. We still have a ton of content that needs to go up on the YouTube page. A lot of interviews that we did at all the various shows, from Baltimore Comic-Con to New York Comic-Con. We'll get that up as soon as possible. We'll probably spread it out, like drop every two interviews a week. I also have some other programming that I have planned up that I need to talk with my Keywhole Media guys and some of the other cosplayers that I've had on the show. We want to bring you a cosplay show again, so that might fill in the gap while we're away with NRW. But NRW isn't going away. So check out newreleasewednesday.wordpress.com for all of our pop culture information that I get in. We might also have some contests during that gap. And again, the YouTube page isn't going anywhere. You'll expect a lot of interviews and content on there. You can, if you aren't on any of those engines, if you're on Twitter, follow us at the NRW. That's @TheNRW. We'll have everything that's put on YouTube and on Facebook streaming through that Twitter, so you can get that information there. And again, thank you again to our current supporters, Christopher Lloyd, Amazing Comic Shop, and Painted Visions for backing us. And we hope to be back with you guys when you guys are ready. And then all the other people that are down with us, hey, holler at us. We'd love to come film at your stores as well. That would be fun. And as for me, I also run CosLove. If you've kind of came onto NRW because of my charity organization, CosLove, that's COSLOVE, that's still chugging. We're kind of taking a break for the winter, but we'll be back roaring next year to help out at the schools and in the hospitals and just show how costumers and cosplayers, such as the great Belle Bredehoft cosplay, can give back through their cosplay and putting smiles on kids' faces, because that's what I'm all about. That's like my heart in regards to charity. I have a lot of projects in the works as myself. Y'all know I'm an actor. I've been in the game for a long time. I also have comic projects that I've kind of let to the side, and some other film projects that I've kind of put off because I've been busy with so many different things. You can check on what's going on with that. You can follow my own private Twitter at Temple Far East at symbol TEMPLE FAREST. You'll get all that through my Twitter. My website's patrickstrange.com. I'm there, YouTube, Patrick Strange, and that's been it, man. It's been a blast, and I can't thank each and every single person, even though we don't have a lot of people here. We had planned a big extravaganza, to Belle, to Jurgen, to Matthew. Thank you, everybody, and y'all watching right now, for being supportive of our endeavors, and we'll try to continue to bring it to you. But if not, I got nothing but love for you, so we're out of here. Cost love. Boom. Good. All right. So, last episode, man. Thank you. I know, right? That would have been just me talking to the camera like, oh, nobody loves me. No one cares about me anymore.